we are getting so close to Christmas. I am here with new baby. Let me turn her so you guys can see. She's looking awful precious in her new outfit. She's got on um, a polar bear. You guys can see her little inside's got little polar bears too. Actually, she's dressed similar to mine because I have a polar bear on my shirt. And so tonight we are going to read you guys that was all about. I'm going to read you guys Mistletoe. Me and baby girl are going to read you Mistletoe. So, let's get started. "'Twas the season and Moose was merry. He joyfully tickled the ivories with a tuneful of tidings and a flurry of fa la las. He was so full of ho ho ho's, even his mustache had holiday spirit. But Moose was more than just a bit merry and bright. He was busy, busy, busy. There was a lot to be done on his list of to-dos. But with orderly organization and a bit of regimentation, lots of imagination, and just good old Moose know-how, getting ready for the big day should have been simple. Easy. Yes, in all probability, just perfectly perfect. It's a new book, guys. He wasted not one merry minute. Moose got moving and put some hustle into the holiday bustle. He went to work. He wrote cards and letters till his hooves hurt. Check. He shopped till he dropped. Check. He hauled home boxes and bags and presents galore. Moose had gifts for everyone stacked from ceiling to floor. Check, check, check. Then he rapped, yo, 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 and he ribboned, ho, ho, ho. And on each and every package he tied a big, beautiful bow. Check and double check. So far, so simple, so easy, and so perfectly perfect. Another look at the list, and Moose headed to the kitchen. He pulled out pots, pans, and bowls, sifted through stacks and racks of cookbooks. He whisked with his left and spooned with his right. Moose baked tons and tins of cookies. Check. Dozens of cakes, breads, and sweets. Check, check, check. He made jellies, sticky jams. Moose roasted a goose and some chestnuts. He toasted marshmallows and yams. Check, check, check. Triple check. Yes, yes, so simple, so easy, and, but of course, so perfectly perfect. Decorations were next on his list of things to do and get done. So Moose decked the halls, then spruced up the walls. He beaded and bowed and mistletoed. He gathered garlands, roped wreaths and hollies, jingled bells, sang noels. Oh, good golly, this Moose was jolly. Check, 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 check. Last but not least, he hung all the stockings, each and every one with special care. And just in time, too. Soon Santa would be there. Check and final check. Yes, sirree. Getting ready for Christmas was an absolute snap. So simple, so easy. And if he did say so himself, Moose thought totally, utterly, completely, perfectly perfect. On that night before Christmas, Mother, little Sissy, Bucky and Junior looked all through the house. What a job Moose had done! Everything looked bountiful, festive, quite fine indeed. There was just one minor problem, if you will. "Oh dear," sighed Miss, as the five stared at an empty corner. "Oh my, oh me, oh gee." "Pop! What happened?" cried Junior. "You forgot the tree." Hold on just a second. I see you guys are. I'm not sure. Oops. Where would they hang the tinsel? String the popcorn? Light the lights? Where would Santa leave his gift for the kiddies on Christmas Eve night? So Moose pulled on his galoshes, put on his hat. He would find a tree somewhere, somehow. And that was all there was to do. So out went the Moose, bravely blustering, blowing winds and cold, trudging through snowdrifts and courageously bold. Moose first hoofed it down to the corner. Not a tree to be had. Then he slid around the block. Uh-oh, things were looking bad. He went down every boulevard, street, and little road. He looked down lanes and alleys. Every tree had been sold. There wasn't a branch, not even a twig, not even one lousy, bowless bough hanging around. Nope, nada, nothing. Not a tree to be found. No tree, sighed the sad Moose as he came home empty-handed on a snowy eve. The kids tried to make the best of it. They said, "Oh, so who needs a tree?" But Moose could plainly see that they were short of glee. He knew he had to do something, and that's just what he did. In an empty corner he stood, spread his arms out very wide. Then he smiled to his children and he winked at his bride. "Kids," he declared, "go fetch your pop some of that tried and true family glue." So back came the kids carrying a big pot of glue. Without a word to one another, they knew just what to do. They curled and twirled every which way a follicle could fathom. They each took a part, grabbing strands, taking a hold, then carefully, oh so carefully, they glooped and they plopped and they pasted and they pressed, until Moose's magnificent moustache was indeed even more marvelous to see. Moo was just a few needles shy of being an evergreen tree. They strung Moose with lights from his head to his toes, and they draped him with tinsel, beginning from the right to his nose. They hung balls that were shiny, and bells that twinkled, candy canes and berries and plums sugar sprinkled. Then they all stood back. Junior plugged in his pop. Ooh, ah. Yes, Moose truly was one incredible sight. He was glorious and glowing, and boy, oh boy, was he ever bright. Hold on, guys, I skipped a page here. Then Junior placed the star on top of Moose's head. He gave him a kiss and a pat, and they all went off to bed. Except Moose, of course. He stayed in the corner instead, still twinkling and blinking, and waited for Santa. Oh, and so it wasn't so simple, and it wasn't so easy, and okay, it wasn't so perfectly perfect. But you know what? It was pretty close. Ho, ho, ho. So I hope you guys enjoyed this book. I apologize if I did not respond to anybody, so let me check back and see who's here. There we go. Hi, Little Reborns Bubbas. Okay, I see you changed your name. Pumpkin Power Reborns. Hey girl, how are you? I hope that everybody is ready for Christmas tomorrow. For those that don't know, this is our new edition. Um, so when we saw her the other day, of course, this was a very large surprise for me. I was very, very shocked to receive this beautiful angel. Um, as many of you guys can tell, she is the Kimberly kit. I had not given you guys a name for her yet because at the time I was uh, perhaps more surprised, so I couldn't gather my thoughts up. So I'm going to reveal her name if you guys are interested. Um, and I'm glad you're doing well. Pumpkin Power. I'm so glad. We haven't seen you in a couple of times. I know that you check me out usually on rebroadcast if you can't join me. So it's really good to see you again. I hope you're ready for Christmas. I know I am. Um, I say I am. I'm ready for Christmas, but I'm kind of not because I'm ready to see what the reactions my kids have as they open their presents and stuff like that. But then it's kind of like that it's over. So then it's it's kind of the letdown. We've been really listening to Christmas music and we made cookies today and got ready for other things going on and so it's kind of like the letdown. But then I'm really excited for Christmas because I'm ready to see everybody's face when they open their stuff. Again, I apologize. I have no makeup on. I just showered a little while ago. I'm ready to settle down. My husband and I are going to chill out. We're going to relax and watch some movies. There's a new Netflix movie with Will Smith called Bright, so we're going to check it out. With baby girl, she's going to hang out with us. Of course, the kids are already in their room watching Christmas movies. They've been watching Christmas movies now for the last couple days. So, and then the rest of the babies are all cuddled up and laid down and enjoying themselves. So as I said, I was going to reveal her name. So I would like you guys to meet baby Holly Elizabeth. She is actually, her name is very special to me. That is another story I will explain another time, but her name is Holly Elizabeth. And so she, of course, you guys will see her in the channel. Tomorrow, stay tuned for tomorrow. I'm going to read probably in early evening because we do things in the later evening with our kids before bedtime and getting ready for Santa and stuff like that. But of course I will do the night before Christmas. I'm actually going to read you guys 2 night before Christmases. I'm going to read you the regular night before Christmas, and I'm also going to do the night before Christmas in Texas, that is, because that is where I live, is in the Texas area. So I thought that would be something fun. I hope that if you guys are getting snow, that it's beautiful. Yes, tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm so excited and to share this with you guys. I know that I was supposed to make sure I did every single day, and I did not make every day, which I feel wake up and stuff like that. To read 'Twas the Night Before Christmas and give a special Christmas wish to you all. Of course, then I will definitely do a very quick video on Christmas Day from my family and from my channel to you guys. We love you guys very, very much. And again, thank you for all the support that you all give us throughout the time that we've had the channel up. We couldn't thank, or I especially could not thank you enough. Of course, the babies, thank you for all your wonderful support in them too. So I just want to tell you guys, thank you so much, and you guys have a wonderful, wonderful evening. Okay, Pumpkin Power, thank you for joining me. So I love you guys, and I can't wait to see you guys on Christmas Eve tomorrow. Bye, guys.